We're over in the Am I the Asshole subreddit with a post by Rhode Island 123. Am I the asshole for walking out of the airport when I saw my husband's mom standing there with her luggage? I, female 30, don't have the best relationship with my husband's mom. Since day one, she tried to make remarks and compare me to her. She then tried to get on my good side and started overly praising everything I do, and sometimes even copying me, like that one time when she literally dyed her hair purple, just like mine. And when everyone pointed out how ridiculous she looked, she actually blamed me and accused me of trying to make a joke out of her. So, anyways, my husband and I took 2 weeks off work to go visit some places out of the country. Tourism, in other words. The thing is, I was the one who saved up for and arranged for the trip. My husband was responsible for booking the tickets. My husband's mom wanted to come along and threw temper tantrums when I said no. She called, texted, sent people to talk to me into letting her come, even threatened to call the police and make some complaint up to get us to stay if she can't come. My husband said we should just take her, but I told him he was wrong and to tell her about the trip in the first place. He gave me an ultimatum. He said he wouldn't go if she can't come, and I told him I'd gladly call his bluff, which made him take his words back and say, fine. I will tell her to stop because we won't take her. This weirdo. Things got quieter, suspiciously quieter. The day of the trip came, and we got to the airport at 2 p.m. My husband was walking ahead of me and was looking left and right like he was looking for someone. I asked him, but he didn't respond. He led me to the waiting room, and first thing I saw was his mom standing there with her luggage. I froze in my spot. I felt a cold wave washing over me, and I was fuming inside. She and my husband were hugging. That's when I quietly turned around and started walking towards the exit. My husband followed me while shouting at me to stop. He tried to stop me, but I told him off the harshest way possible. He tried to say I was overreacting and that his mom was there anyway, and I should let it go and not mess the trip up for us. I told him he and his mom could still go and that I was going home. I went home and sobbed into my dog's fur for several minutes. Turned out he booked her a ticket without me knowing. An hour later, he came home yelling and raging about how pathetic and spiteful I was to walk out and go home and ruin the trip last minute. I told him he caused this to happen. He said that I was being so hard on his mom is ridiculous. I refused to fight anymore, but he kept on berating me, then called my family to tell them that the trip was canceled and that it was because of me. My family said that I shouldn't have ruined it for myself and should have sucked it up and done my best to enjoy. Did I really overreact? You underreacted in some ways? No. Your emotions were misplaced. You were crying, expressing your sadness when you should have been expressing your rage. There is no reason why you couldn't have cracked him over the head with a hammer. Ugh. Top comment. I don't want to call the divorce card, but divorce. It says peanut butter underscore toast underscore with 82,000 upvotes. 82,000. You told your boundaries. You said no. She crossed it. Your husband told you he wouldn't tell, he would, my bad. Your husband told you he would tell her no. He lied. He tried to pin you in a corner by not saying anything and bringing her anyways, and got upset you refused to be part of his little trap. And then to berate you, he's not a good man. He needs to go. OP, you need to dip the fuck out too. Good Lord. Good Lord. Ooh, and OP replies, and I lost the comment, and I found it. Correct. I did say no in the nicest way, but she was having none of it. Seeing my husband giving in to her tantrums made me feel weaker, but I still kept trying to hold that boundary, even after he himself said he wouldn't unless she go. You didn't put the ES there. It was stressful and very exhausting, and I really considered canceling way earlier, but tried harder because I really wanted this trip. You should have canceled their tickets right then and there. You should have went to the bathroom, canceled his tickets, canceled his tickets, called airport security to come grab his ass because hopefully you were there early enough. And then finessed around his mom because she probably would have saw airport security dragging him off because he definitely would have made a scene and she would have made a scene and you should have went on your trip. Otaku San 617 replies to OP. He chose his mother over you. It will never get better. Time to get a lawyer. And a big F you to anyone who told you to suck it up and make the best of it. Ugh. OP replies, it really felt like he did, which hurt me beyond measure, but he constantly tells me that things aren't how I see them and that I should really give his mom a chance and open my heart to her. You don't see the gaslighting? What? He's literally telling you that the way you perceive existence is not reality. That is literally how it fucking works. Once you're gone, existence itself is gone to you. So nothing else matters to you because you're gone. What the fuck? Ruby Larkspur 87 comments, not the asshole. He gave you an ultimatum. No loving partner would ever put you in that position. He's a mummy's boy, and she's manipulative and toxic. You have every right to enjoy a holiday with your husband without them behaving like children. You did the right thing. The next right thing to do is leave. He doesn't respect you. And OP replies, I didn't know he'd really take it this far and actually give an ultimatum. That shook me, and I'm not going to lie. From the moment he gave this ultimatum, I really wanted to cancel. OP, you don't even see how bad it is. This is enmeshment. She raised that boy up to be what she wanted in a partner. And she doesn't see herself in you. That's why she hates you, because you're not her. She wants that boy to be hers forever. And it's fucking creepy. Second rat comments, not the asshole. I'd be lied to you and put his mother before you. I'd be looking to get out of that marriage. That would be a deal breaker for me. And OP replies to second rat, the thing is, he didn't even pay for anything. And I really wanted us to have some special time together as a couple and was really looking forward to have this trip. So much that I worked hours to be able to save for it. Girl, you got a cheap ass, broke ass, loser ass husband. Oh my God. He's so manipulative and he's been gaslighting you for years, probably. Do you deserve this treatment? Just for being dumb, yes. For everything else, who you are as a person, fuck no. Nobody deserves to be treated like this. Ugh, but you're acting like you want it. We're going to go over to the update. I don't want to read any more comments on that particular post. Ooh. Update. Hello. I don't know where to begin. It's been an absolute nightmare recently, and I feel like I was losing my sanity. So for more details about my situation, I have to admit that my husband's mom favors him over all his siblings. This affected his relationship with them and me as well. He's never seen an issue with how differently his mom treats them. It bothered me and made me feel uncomfortable. The whole dynamic made me feel uncomfortable. Going low contact has never been an option. like he has to see her or call her every day. Most of his siblings don't talk to him, and I 100% believe it's because of his mom's favoritism, like I said. He does bear some blame for not seeing how wrong it is till this day. In many instances, I found myself making excuses for his behavior. Even in my post, I did it spontaneously, and I don't know why, because you have been manipulated for years, girl. But I guess it's because of how much I love him and because I really wanted to be able to work things out uh, without letting all this affect our marriage. Regarding what happened with the trip, he tried to have a talk with me, and most of what he said came from a place of blame. Blame towards me. I just couldn't continue with this argument. I told him I needed space and that I would be going to stay with my sister for a while. He didn't take it well. He literally got up from the couch and opened the door, telling me to go right then. In that moment, seeing how he was still not even anywhere near understanding what he has done just made things perfectly clear to me. I just had pictured years and years of my life being lived like that. And I was like, no, I can't do it. Can't take it any more of it, especially when he keeps focusing on being right every time. His mom can do no wrong. I'm always the crazy, jealous, pathetic overreactor. All these people's opinions and advice and concerns were like a spark, like the wake up call I really needed. Though I wish that it didn't get this far, but what's done is done. Right now, I'm staying with my sister. I brought my dog with me as well. He sent me his last message telling me I'm the one choosing to end what we had together. But I believe it's the other way around, especially with how he keeps making his mom the victim in the situation. It's become clear now that we keep going in circles and with no end in reach, and I'm just so exhausted and overwhelmed. I'm not mad at him and I don't expect him to change, but at least I'm given options to decide what's best for me and my future, even if it's separation and divorce. A big thank you to those who reached out with resources that I feel very, very lucky to have come across. Just wanted to give you an update since many of you asked for it. OP, I hope you fucking dipped. I hope you fucking dipped. I hope you didn't spin back. I would be so pissed if you spun back. I would be so fucking angry. Oh, I would be so mad. Top comment. Oh, with 19K upvotes. Sorry you are going through this. It says Cadmium 2093. But I'm also so very, very, very proud of you. You are standing up for yourself, putting yourself first, looking into the future, and making sure it will be what you want it to be. I wish you the best of luck. Give the doggo the biggest of hugs and lots of pets. Say what? 91 comments with 16K upvotes. I remember your original post. I'm sorry your husband is such a dingbat, but I do think you're doing the right thing. If he doesn't cut the umbilical cord, it's a dead relationship. I'm glad you have your sister and doggo for support. My face hurts. My face hurts. Ooh. Where are we at here? Let me see, you guys. What? I swore there were comments. I swore there were comments. What happened? What the fuck? Hold on. I think it refreshed on me. I'm kind of mad now. Oh, maybe there weren't. OP did not reply. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. I should have ended this off on a happier post, on a happier story. But at least she's starting to see and through all the bullshit, hopefully she gets enough time away from him and gets enough interactions with other people who aren't him and his family, and any shitty friends that she may have that sided with him, and all the bullshit that he said, and any other family members, because he was a weird fucking creep who decided to try and poison the well and get his story out to her family first. I hope she gets support from her family and they all turn around and get on her side and hear the truth and beat the brakes off him. Well, no. Yeah? No. Yeah? Nah. He doesn't deserve to be beat up. He just deserves to be alone. I hope you get lots and lots of therapy and you heal and you become a better person. I hope he gets lots and lots of therapy and he gets from underneath his mom's ass. Ugh. Fucking weirdos, man. Enmeshment and attachment theory. We're over on attachmentproject.com/psychology/investment/ so many forward slashes. A close bond with a loved one couldn't be a bad thing, right? Well, if you lose your sense of individuality to a relationship, or if the boundaries between independence and connection are strongly blurred, then it may be due to something called enmeshment. Enmeshment refers to relationships that have become so intertwined that boundaries are non existent or identical. While this concept most often occurs between a primary caregiver and their child, it can also happen in romantic relationships. Although enmeshment can initially lessen worries about abandonment and rejection, ongoing enmeshments can lead to resentments and low relationship satisfaction. So, recognizing the signs can lead to more understanding and ultimately healthier relationships. To answer your questions on enmeshment and how it relates to attachment theory, this article will cover so much. So much. Do I want to read this all or do I want to let you guys read it? Enmeshment is a psychological concept first introduced by Salvador Minuchin in the early 1920s. Minuchin? Minuchin. Minuchin. Minuchin used enmeshment to describe family relationships struggling to balance independence and connection. According to the American Psychological Association, the definition of enmeshment is a condition in which two or more people, typically family members, are involved in each other's activities and personal relationships to an excessive degree. While this description looks at enmeshment from a clinical standpoint, it simply means that the boundaries between two people have become blurred. In the scenario, one person may begin to prioritize the needs and wants of the other over their own. As a result, they may start to lose their sense of identity and autonomy. It is important to clarify the difference between closeness and enmeshment, as confusing them is easy to do. While closeness refers to emotional intimacy and caregiving, enmeshment involves a lack of self-other separation. In other words, thoughts and feelings are merged with those of the other persons. Yeah. While this blurring of boundaries most often occurs between family members, it can happen in any relationship, including romantic ones. Ooh. So we got quizzes on here to figure out your attachment style. And it's fast, easy, and free. Let me do it real quick. Attachment style test. Are you secure, anxious, avoidant, or disorganized? I'm disorganized. I'm single. I'm 31 to 40. Oh, Jesus. Why do you know where I'm from? I don't like that. I'm a dude. Do I have children? No. Relationship structure. Mother/caregiver number 1. Please answer the following questions with respect to your mother or mother-like figure. If this person has passed away, we would like for you to answer these questions with respect to how you felt when they were alive. 1 of 9 questions. Good Lord. It helps to turn to this person in times of need. In times of need? I want to say neutral/mix, but like slightly agree. I keep shit to myself like crazy. when like it's super necessary. That shit is bad. Yeah. But only like I'm emotionally kind of wrecked. I don't know. 2, I talk things over with this person. What kind of things? Agree? What kind of things? I'm afraid that this person may abandon me. I strongly disagree. Ma, if you abandon me, fuck you. I love you, but if you abandon me, fuck you. I worry that this person won't care about me as much as I care about him or her. Never even thought about that. Strongly disagree. That's weird. My mom, I'm definitely sure my mom loves me more than her. Than I love her. It's weird to even think about it, to like measure love or care, I should say, because they use the word care. Do I care about my mom? I'm always nagging her about her health. More I don't know. Does she nag me about my shit? I'm quick to hang up. I'm quick to hang up. I don't feel comfortable opening up to this person. Disagree. Not strongly disagree, but that's just weird. 6 out of 9. I often worry that this person doesn't really care for me. Strongly disagree. That's weird. Do people think like that? I guess, yeah. I'm pulling a test from the Enmeshed website. Oh man, I should have just let y'all read through this. Reading is fundamental. I'm gonna do this test and peace out. I swear to God. I've been recording for 5 fucking hours. I prefer not to show this person how I feel deep down. Agree. Because deep down, I'm crazy. People don't need to see that. I find it easy to depend on this person. Agree. Yeah. Strongly agree or agree. Again, I'm weird. I know I'm weird. I don't know if it's the way they raised me, which it definitely probably is. But I feel like I've always heard like, hey, I can rely on my parents. But for whatever reason, they would know, or they should know because they raised me. I'm not reliant on people, like whatsoever. If I need help, I won't ask for it. I just won't. 9 out of 10 or 9 out of 9, actually. I usually discuss my problems and concerns with this person. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh my God. Are there 9 questions of 9 steps? Relationship structure with father/caregiver. It helps to turn to this person in times of need. No. I don't feel comfortable opening up to this person. Agree. I prefer not to show this person how I feel deep down. Agree. I'm crazy inside. I find it easy to depend on this person. The older I get, the more my parents depend on me. Slightly agree. I often worry that this person doesn't really care for me. No, strongly disagree. It's weird as shit. That's a weird ass question. I usually discuss my problems and concerns with this person. Agree. Uh, was it strongly agree with my mom? I feel like it should be strongly agree because we talk about so much shit that goes on in the world, both of us. I talk things over with this person. Agree. Yeah. I worry that this person won't care about me as much as still strongly disagree. That's so weird. I worry that this person won't care about me as much as I care about him or her. I'm afraid that this person may abandon me. Dad, if you abandon me, fuck you. I don't even know if you're going to watch a 5-hour long podcast. Fuck you. Relationship structure with a romantic partner. Ooh. Please answer the following question with respect to your romantic partner. If you are currently not in a romantic relationship, please answer these questions with respect to how you felt in your most recent meaningful relationship. If you have never been in a romantic relationship before, imagine what a relationship would be like. I can't read anymore. I'm tired. It helps to turn to this person in times of need. I don't know if I did that with my ex, but I feel like agree. Would I? Damn. Yeah, I need to talk to my fucking therapist. I often worry that this person doesn't really care for me. That is so weird. I prefer not to show this person how I feel deep down. No, I was really open. I let that shit rip all the time. I've been holding in my farts for the past 2 hours, guys. Let's take a quick break and talk things over with this person. I say strongly agree. I usually discuss my problems and concerns with this person. I doubt you're watching. Agree. Did I? Definitely. All my problems and concerns, though? No. I don't feel comfortable. It's weird. Strongly disagree. I don't feel comfortable opening up to this person. That's weird as fuck. I find it easy to depend on this person. Agree. I'm afraid that this person may. That's weird. Wait. Let's just say slightly. Let's just say, not even slightly, just disagree. I worry that this person won't care about me as much as I care about them. That might be normal. Neutral? Mix? What do y'all think? I'm asking all what's in my head. Even slightly agree sounds interesting. Is that normal? Yeah, slightly agree. Who gives a fuck? It's not normal. General attachment style. Please read each of the following statements and rate the extent to which you believe each statement best describes your feelings about close relationships in general. I usually discuss my problems and concerns with others. Close relationships? Strongly agree, yeah. I often worry that people do not really care for me. Just disagree now because I'm finding out how stupid everybody is. And they're like, oh, I don't like 10. He's an asshole. Didn't really care that much until I hit my 20s. And I started giving a fuck about what people cared about and how they thought about me. It's kind of annoying. But it's just growing up, I guess. I worry that others won't care about me as much as I care about them. I still feel like they strongly disagree. I just do for others. I learned that's altruistic. I have an altruistic behavior, like personality, I guess. So motherfuckers should just. I do not find it easy to depend when others strongly disagree. I don't even try to depend on other people. That's fucked up. I prefer not to show others how I feel deep down. Strongly agree. I don't feel comfortable opening up to others. Strongly agree, strongly agree. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If I had him, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Agree. Yeah. I talk things over with people. Like what? My problems? Life? General shit? I talk a lot once I get to talking. Agree. It helps to turn to people in times of need. I'm leaning towards disagree, but agree also. The world is kind of shit and people all have their own needs, but I'm just staying neutral on that. Yeah, I'm staying neutral. I'm afraid that other people may abandon me. I feel isolated, but abandon me is just odd. I would get angry and pissed more than anything. And then like move on. Wait, oh, I didn't select neutral slash mixed. I thought it was automatically selected for the previous question. On the whole, I am satisfied with myself. Strongly disagree. There's a lot of shit I gotta work on. I certainly feel useless at times. Certainly. I just feel like I can't help yet. Like, so many people are in need around the world. And if I had the ability, the money, the resources, I would. But I can't. People die every day, every hour, every minute, every second. I think it's 2 people every second. I certainly feel useless at times. Yes and no. Like, I can do so much, but there's so much more I want to do. That's why I'm like not satisfied with myself. So neither disagree or agree. It's an odd question. Oh, Rosenberg self-esteem. I'm sorry, I didn't read the top. Please indicate to the extent which you agree the following statements to deal with your general feelings about yourself. Yeah, so neither disagree nor agree on feeling useless at times. And everybody does, I think. I am able to do things as well as most other people. Better than other people. Strongly agree. At times I think I am no good at all. Strongly disagree. It's fucking weird. I wish I could have more respect for myself. Be respectful to myself. Treat myself good. How did they mean the word respect? Respect means the utmost admiration for someone's qualities, abilities, or achievements. I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. I keep working on myself to be the shit, but like, could I have more respect for myself? I got a very high ego. Like, I'm a prideful person. I'm on some Vegeta type shit. He's my favorite DBZ character ever since Super came out. They butchered Goku. All in all, I am inclined to feel that I am a failure. Strongly disagree. What the fuck? I'm doing pretty damn good for myself, especially because so many people have helped me out in life. Jesus. I feel like I do not have much to be proud of. Disagree. I got so much shit out there, but it's like not all compiled. I can do more, you know? I can just do more. I take a positive attitude towards myself. Agree? Neither agree or disagree? I don't think about myself like that. Yeah, it's weird. I feel that I'm a person of worth, at least on equal plane. Strongly agree. On equal plane with others, better than most people. I feel that I have a good number of qualities. Strongly agree. Still an asshole and a piece of shit, but I am amazing. I'm awesome. DERS-16, emotional regulation. I am great and terrible at that. On a scale from almost never to almost always, rate each of these questions. When I'm upset, I become out of control. Not anymore. Almost never. When I'm upset, I feel like I am weak. No. Sometimes I feel like I'm weak because I can't help people, and I'm upset that I can't help them. So sometimes there's just, again, there's so much going on in the world. When I'm upset, I have difficulty controlling my behaviors. About half the time, I kind of like lean heavily into my emotions, and I'll let that shit guide me. Right? If someone pisses me off, I'm cussing them the fuck out. Right? If somebody steps to me, I'm ready. Just reach right into the pocket. I'm ready. I'm ready. If you're from work and you're watching this, shut the fuck up. Except you, Jeremy. You're cool peoples. But still, shut the fuck up. When I'm upset, I start to feel very bad about myself. No, oh fuck. That's weird. When I'm upset, I have difficulty thinking about anything else. Almost always. I hate the negative connotation of overthinker or overthinking. My dad has put that in me, and it pisses me off. So I think a hell of a lot. I think a hell of a lot about things over and over and over again. That's something I need to work on in therapy, if I can work on that. I don't know. When I'm upset, I have difficulty getting work done. About half the time. If it's like a monotonous task, no. If it's like work like this, yes. I have difficulty making sense out of my feelings. Almost never. I know when I'm pissed. I know when I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm angry, while I feel jubilant. I'm confused about how I feel. Almost never. When I'm upset, my emotions feel overwhelming. Sometimes. Sometimes? Like, what do you mean by overwhelming? Let's just go with sometimes. Kind of confused by the question. When I'm upset, there's 16 questions for this? Oh my lord. How much time do I got left to record? We got 14 minutes, people. Otherwise, memory card fills up. Fills up. Ugh. Blah. When I'm upset, I feel ashamed of myself for feeling that way. Almost never. Why the fuck would I feel bad? When I'm upset, I become irritated with myself for feeling that way. No, almost never. That's weird. When I'm upset, I believe that I will remain that way for a long time. I mean, I know I will. But believing that I will is an interesting way to word it. Let's just go for most of the time. It's an odd question. When I'm upset, I have difficulty focusing on other things. Almost always. Because I'm thinking about the thing I'm upset about. When I'm upset, I believe that I'll end up feeling very depressed. Almost never. I know what depression feels like. And that just sucks. Me being upset doesn't lead to it. When I'm upset, I feel out of control. Didn't I answer this question already? Sometimes. Yeah, again, sometimes. Was it half the time before? What was that question? When I'm upset, where is it? When I'm upset, I have difficulty controlling my behaviors versus when I'm upset, I feel out of control. I mean, I'm doing the things that I would want to be doing, right? If somebody pissed me off and I'm cussing them out and we're arguing, that's what I want to be doing. Not doing it exactly to the T that I may think about after the fact. Oh, I could have said this. I don't know. That's a weird question. I feel out of control. I don't feel out of control. Almost never. When I'm upset, I believe that there's nothing I can do to make myself feel better. Oh, I've never thought about trying to make myself feel better after being upset. Huh. Maybe that's something I need to try to do. When I'm upset, I believe that there's nothing I can do to make myself feel better. Almost always, when I'm upset, I believe that there's nothing. Almost never. Where is there? Talking to people makes me feel better, especially if they side with me and I can rant and I can rave and I can get it off my chest. Most of the time, I believe that there is nothing I can do to make. If I can't talk to somebody, and I don't talk to people about all the things that piss me off, let's roll with that. Oh, we got to spin the wheel of death. What the fuck? Where are we at here? If I had to put in my email or sign up for some shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, wait, what? Oh, step 8 out of 9 steps. Attachment at work. Understanding workplace attachment patterns can help us better understand our experiences at work, including performance, interpersonal dynamics, and organizational culture. This session asks about the workplace attachment patterns that show up in your relationships at work. For example, with supervisors, colleagues, and in teams. This assessment is designed to gather your honest and open feedback. Rest assured, no identifiable information will be shared with anyone. Your responses will remain confidential. It makes me not want to do it now, just because you had to put that there, but you did put it for the other ones. I prefer not to show my coworkers how I feel deep down. Strongly. I've cussed out so many people, and people know me for just being loud and boisterous. I am Mr. Always on 10 to these people. But deep down, agree. I kind of feel like it's slightly, but I got some darkness in me. It helps to turn to my coworkers when I need help. Agree. I went from like neutral, mixed to slightly agree to agree. Like, strongly agree. Only because I don't always ask for help. 30% of the time, I'm probably going to grab some tools myself to fix a problem. I often worry that my coworkers do not really care for me. I know a lot of motherfuckers don't really care for me. Right. I disagree with how they live their lives and I make them feel like they're fucking assholes and stupid a lot of the times and they fight with me. But generally, I'm fucking right 99% of the time. Because nothing is perfect. But do I worry about it? It upsets me that they don't know that they're wrong when I tell them that they're wrong. Do I worry about it though? Disagree. I don't feel comfortable opening up to my coworkers. Strongly agree. I generally try not to tell people about my shit, but the longer I stay with people, the more I talk to them. I usually discuss the problems and concerns I have with my work with my coworkers. Yeah, strongly agree. What the fuck? I find it easy to depend on my coworkers. Neutral, mix, people are people. People sometimes are great, sometimes people suck fucking ass. Especially my coworkers. That's who we're talking about. I think the thing's over with my coworkers. From like neutral mix to slightly agree to agree, yeah. Why wouldn't we think things over? Or I talk things over with my coworkers. Like what? Yeah. What? Do we agree though? Not all the time. We just talk though. I talk things over. It's a dumb question. It's worded weird, in my opinion. I'm concerned that my coworkers won't care about me as much as I care about them. Slightly agree. It makes me like harken back to high school. Like I can't change the way I am. I give so much, and I want to do for people, and I just do it. But at the same time, I feel like the equal reciprocity is not there. Like I don't get what I give. You know, I'm afraid that all my coworkers will quit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I strongly agree. How much time do we got left? 4 minutes. Oh my God. Attachment and dating experience is optional. The attachment project is continuously researching the relationship between attachment styles and other important life outcomes. In the section, you will be asked questions related to your current dating app experiences. You should only continue with this section if you are currently using dating apps. You can complete this section even if you are not currently using dating apps and are instead. Oh my God. Skip. Oh, well, my general attachment style is avoidant slash dismissive. Well, I guess I do avoid a lot of shit and I dismiss a lot of people. Oh, all right then. That's the end of this one. I know we were on enmeshment, and I was going to try and pull up some other stuff, but yeah. So I've been filming for almost 6 hours. I'm looking at the timer. It says 5 hours and 40 minutes. Even though I'm going to cut out some dead air, it's probably still 5.5 hours. 5 hours and 35 minutes, most likely. If not, just 2 minutes of what the fuck. Remind me not to like take 1.5 times my normal dose of 5 minutes. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe to whatever platform you're watching this or listening to this on. Pretty please give me a like, a comment if you can. Share it if you feel like it. Duets, remix, posts, stories, blah 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 blah, all that good stuff. If you're awesome, again, subscribe to the Patreon. It's expensive, but it's not expensive. I just need $1 million a month, pretty please. Right? That's the lowest tier option. $1 million a month. I appreciate you coming today. You wonderful, beautiful, intelligent people, and you idiotic, need to be educated more. Idiotic people. Wait, how does this go? I forgot my own thing. This is what I get for like saying random shit all the time. And I'm trying to make it like quotes now. Again, thank you. You wonderful, beautiful, intelligent people. And you need to be educated, idiotic people. I want you to have a beautiful, wonderful day, night, week, month, and year. Thank you for coming to the Intelligent 80s podcast. I have been your host, Mr. Always on 10, and I need a nap.